Hi to all. In this video, we're going to see power flow diagram of the motor. Okay. Um, the power flow diagram is used to determine the efficiency of a generator or motor. In the below figure of the power flow diagram, DC generator is shown in the figure. Okay. The mechanical power is given as the input, which is converted into electrical power, and the output of this, which is obtained in the form of electrical power. There are various losses such as friction, windage, stay losses, and core losses are present. In a DC generator, the input is a mechanical power. See here, we are giving input as a mechanical power, and mechanical power converted into electrical power. Electrical power has the output. Some losses, mechanical losses, friction, windage losses, stay losses, core losses, electrical losses, copper loss, and iron loss. Okay, these losses will be common for motor as well as generator. Okay, in the case of motor, it's the electrical power as the input and mechanical power as the output converted to the electrical power converted to mechanical power, and output will be the mechanical power. This will be the output. In a DC generator, the input of the mechanical power, the supply is given by the equation below. P in is equal to omega n T APP, where omega m is the angular speed of the armature in radian per second. T APP is applied torque in Newton meter. The sum of the stay losses, mechanical loss, and core losses are subtracted from the input power, that is Pm, to get the net mechanical power converted to electrical power by electromechanical conversion. P conversion is equal to Pi minus stay losses minus mechanical losses minus core losses. P con equal to omega m T app, that is equal to omega m Te. Let us consider this as equation 2, where Te is electromagnetic torque. The resulting electric power produced is given by the equation. The net electrical power output is obtained by subtracting electrical power I square R losses and brush losses from P convert. Okay, so P out is equal to P convert minus electrical I square R losses minus brush losses. Let us consider equation 4. P out is equal to VT IL. This is a condition as 5, where VT is the terminal voltage and IL is the current delivered to the load. The power flow diagram of a DC motor is shown below. Okay, the power flow diagram of DC motor. Okay, from this diagram, electrical power input as the input P in is equal to VT IL. Electrical power converted to mechanical power here, and mechanical power output we are getting as the output. And here electrical losses, there is copper loss and iron loss. Here mechanical losses, friction and windage, stay losses and core losses present here. From the power flow diagram of DC motor, it is clear that the input which is given to the motor is the electrical form, which is converted into mechanical power in the second stage. The output is in the form of mechanical power. In a DC motor, the input electrical power pin is given by the equation shown below. Pin is equal to Vt IL. Pn is equal to Vt IL. Okay. P converter is equal to Pi minus copper loss. P converter is equal to Pi minus copper loss. P power output is given by the equation shown below. P out is equal to omega m to L. Omega m to L is a P out. So tau L is the load torque in Newton meter. Thus the power flow diagram gives an overview that how one form of energy is converted into another form. The net electrical power output is obtained by subtracting electrical power loss I square R losses and brush losses from P converted. Okay, where Vt is a terminal voltage and IL is a current delivered to the load. The power flow diagram of DC motor is shown below. Okay, the from the power flow diagram DC motor, it is clear that the input which is given to the motor is a electrical form which will be converted into mechanical power in the second stage. The output is a form of mechanical power. In a DC motor, the input electrical power Pn is given by equation below. Okay. Okay. Thus, the power flow diagram is going to go that how one form of energy is converted into another form of energy. So, if we give input as a 220 volt, okay, so some after the losses, electrical losses, iron loss and copper loss. Copper loss is nothing but the heat losses, I square R losses, the resistance and multiply with current I square. So the losses will be present. Okay, and then copper loss, that is copper loss, another is core loss or iron loss. In that loss, there are two losses are there. One is eddy current loss, another is hysteresis loss. That also comes under power flow diagram. Okay, after that losses, friction and windage losses. Okay, in the friction loss, that bearings will be present in that motor or generator. That will be rotor will be present in the shaft. Okay, so that when it rotates, the friction losses will be present in that. Next one is the windage loss, wind edge. Okay, from that name itself, wind edge. So we put that holes for ventilation in the motor or generators, but the force of air or force of wind will affect the losses, will affect the performance of the system. That will be 2 to 3%. And copper losses, electrical losses having more weightage, that is 20 to 30% of the losses of the total loss will be from electrical losses, and stray losses are the value of 3 to 5% of the total loss we consider as a uh, stray loss. Okay, thank you.